Welcome back to ZoomTV. I'm still here at the Rotary Club of Como's Motor Show, and I've bumped into the owner of a very beautiful car. Earl, how are you?
Good, thank you very much.
Now, this is your replica 500k, 1936 Mercedes, yes?
That's correct. It's a great opportunity to come along to these displays and show it to people that haven't seen this sort of car. This car was manufactured by a perfectionist in Pomona, California at the Classic Factory. They are a very sought-after replica, and it's very popular at the car shows such as this. And
how long have you had it?
I imported it in 2008 and then converted it to right-hand drive and basically restored it.
I love the curves of the older cars. I love the doors, how the doors open backwards, so you've got more than enough room to climb inside the car. I love the design of the windscreen, and especially, I just love the big nose at the front, although I suspect it would make driving the car very awkward having such a big front end.
It's beautiful to drive. It is very, very comfortable car. It cruises very well, and they're made from an LTD chassis, so the consequence of that is they cruise along very nicely.
But a little bit sluggish, I imagine.
Yeah, it's not overpowered, but the original cars...
As long as you've got the chassis and not the engine from the old LTD, that's all.
Yeah, it's not sluggish, but it is comparable to the original 500Ks. They weren't overpowered. You know, only some 120 kilowatts, which is not a powerful car in this day and age.
OK, well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Earl. I love people that just have special cars. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Staying with the car theme of replicas, I'm now with Frank Owen, the owner of this XJ13. Frank, awesome looking car. I'm going to tell you, it looks a little bit unreal, actually.
Oh, well, we've just taken the body off so people can see what's underneath it.
And what is underneath it?
Well, the engine and gearbox and exhaust pipes and all that stuff.
Now, there's a bit of a story with this car. You actually built it, didn't you?
Yeah, we started building in 1990 and finished it in about 2000.
Did you find it was a hard job to do? I mean, obviously it took you 10 years, but then to go to the next level and get a licence?
Mostly you're searching the world for pieces, you know. The gearbox came from England, windscreen from England. We sort of just bought the bits as we needed it.
When you say we, I'm imagining you and a mate or you and a family member?
Myself and my son.
Oh, wow, so great project to do with your son.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite part of the car?
The engine, I suppose. This engine is built into the car as part of the chassis.
Yep.
So the chassis joins onto the engine, then the wheels join onto the back of the engine. So if you have an engine that vibrates a lot, it would vibrate the whole car. So we managed to avoid that one.
Frank, you and your son should be very, very proud. Thank you very much for talking about your car and the journey that you went on. Now, the great thing about these events is you meet people that have beautiful cars, but you also meet people that have, well, a car with a beautiful story. Now, you've got to tell me about the story behind this car. I can see Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner. And Natalie Wood, yeah. I rang his PA. Well, he had to go through about 3 to get to him, and I'm still waiting to talk to him now, you know. It's a long time, but it is original, and the PA, he's wanted photos of the car and his signature, and it's all correct. So I'm very happy.
So you're like, this is whose car it is?
It's his car,
okay,
which is now my car.
Now, it's fair to say that the Corvette would have to be one of the most romantic cars that you could actually purchase and drive.
Yeah, I think I had in 1971 the first Corvette in Perth,
so
years ago.
So you're trying to say you're the true
I'm not,
romantic Perthitarian?
Oh, no, but in those days, to have a Corvette in the 70s was pretty special.
A lot of cars, as we walk around, I've heard people say, oh, look at the radio, it doesn't have a good radio. Because if you've got a car like this, the radio stays off and you just want to listen to the car, don't you?
Well, when I bought the Ferrari, I said, hey, it's got no radio. He said, wind the windows down. There's the radio outside.
There you go.
And then I thought the next Ferrari I bought, I said, it's got no air conditioning. He said, 2WD. I said, 2WD, 2 windows down. So now, of course, they're different. They've got radios, they've got air conditioning, but these, no air conditioning.
That's
they
because
do have
now
radio.
most of the people that buy those cars are buying them because they can, not because they want to.
Of course they can, yeah.
There you go. Well, I tell you what, you can
Thanks.
say to yourself, well, you're a great person with these two cars.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you've got a Ferrari as well.
When you get older, you enjoy your life a little bit, and you think you're still young.
Well, I'm guessing you're enjoying your life.
Absolutely, 100%.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Ryan.
Aaron.
Great to meet you.
Lovely, mate.